It is time for Health Link Idaho. You know, exposure to lead, it can be very harmful. And being mindful of our exposure to the metal is one step that we can all take to avoid putting ourselves and our loved ones in danger. So we're joined right now by Kelly Berg from the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare to tell us more. And Kelly, I think we've all heard that lead can be dangerous, but I don't think it's something that we really take seriously. And all too often, possibly, we're being exposed. So for those who may not know a lot about lead, what is lead and why is lead such a concern when it comes to our health?
Yes, lead is a natural element that is found in the Earth's crust that can be toxic to human health. The body has no need for lead in its system, so any exposures can cause harmful health
issues,
yes.
Okay, got it. So we should not have any trace of lead at all in our system. Okay.
No.
Other metals, possibly, but not lead. Lead is not our friend. Okay, correct. So where can we find lead? Like where, in what type of situation would someone possibly be exposed to it?
There are a lot of different scenarios where one can be exposed to lead.
Okay.
Mainly due to human activities, such as use of leaded gasoline, industrial uses, mining, smelting, and lead-based paint.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, and I think we've heard, at least most commonly as parents, we're always warned about lead-based paint. Correct. Is that something we could still buy, or is that something that we would most likely find in older buildings when it was used? Right.
Yes, in 1978 it was banned from use in homes for paint used for home. So pre-1978 homes are more at risk for having lead-based paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're someone who really enjoys finding a home that has character and is a little older and might have some very vintage paint in there, you probably should be pretty mindful about the stripping of the paint.
Correct.
The exposure of your kids to it. Probably best solution would be to remove it, but remove it safely, right?
Correct. With an EPA certified contractor would be the best way to go.
Okay, so you really should find a contractor to remove it. That's not something you should attempt to do on your own.
No, because you can expose you and your family and others around that business.
Ooh, okay, good to know. All right, so if you are a DIYer, do not attempt that yourself. This is something that could potentially be very dangerous.
Yes.
Okay, and what can happen to the body if we have lead exposure?
Children, especially ages 6 and under, are most susceptible to the effects of lead because they're growing, their bodies can absorb the lead, which can affect your nervous system especially, including your brain. So it can have effects on that could be like learning disabilities, it could be behavioral issues, hearing and speech issues, or just growth and development issues as well.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a lot of neurological impacts possibly from lead exposure.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
So when should somebody possibly get a blood lead test?
Anybody could have blood lead poisoning and not know it. Many people appear healthy, not like anything's wrong. We do recommend that blood lead testing happens at 12 and 24 months when they're younger. It is mandated by Medicaid patients at 12 and 24 months. We recommend that for all populations at 12 and 24 months, but our program also developed a lead risk questionnaire that's available on our website, and that is a series of questions designed to ask about different exposures to lead, and basically you answer them yes, no, or I don't know. Any questions on that lead risk questionnaire that you would have a yes or an I don't know to, you should talk to your doctor about. Okay, great. So that it helps you assess your risk. Correct. Got it. Okay, and then you kind of mentioned your program, so tell us a little more. What is the Childhood Lead Poisoning Prevention Program? Yes. We were awarded in 2021 from the Center for Disease Control, a grant to develop Idaho's first childhood lead poisoning prevention program.
Wow.
So basically what we are trying to do is increase awareness about lead exposures to both the medical providers and the public of Idaho, and increase that blood lead testing reporting and rates throughout Idaho. So.
Okay, so where can people go to learn more?
You can go to our website, and our website has a lot of resources on lead and different fact sheets on both English and Spanish for topics of lead. We also have available a kid's book that you can order for free that talks about the dangers of lead. So it's a good it's a good book to sit down with your kids and read together.
A good introduction to the topic.
Correct.
Kind of instill that mindfulness and awareness.
Yes.
Kelly, thank you so much for opening our eyes to this cause.
Thank you.
All right, everyone stick around. We got a lot more to come right here on Idaho Today, right after the break.